What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children? As long as you're above 18, you shouldn't be sports betting if you're not. Move this up just a smidge. What do we think here? Oh, there we go. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here. It's been an absolutely great week in the world of PropsBot in our Discord. We've got a lot of new exciting stuff to look at, to talk about. Very, very excited for what we've got here today. Let's dive right in. Without further ado, we're going to dive right into the plays. Guys, do me a favor. Make sure you tap the like button, retweet this, share it if you're over on X. Let's look at the board. I've got the Edge tab open to WNBA. All right, we're going to get into so many things here that we have no time to waste, because when you've got an app that's literally an all-in-one shop for everything you need, there's no time to waste. All right, but first things first, real quick, look at this. We're having a great week. It says good morning when you jump into the app. It says, hey, what's going on? Here's how you're doing. You could click the full track record. Here's my week. Couple nights I didn't bet, busy. Here's the month we've had so far. Guys, nobody spends less time on this specifically than I do. I am open the app. What's the best confidence plays? Close the app. You want to see it? If you don't believe me, take a look at what I did yesterday. Literally had no time, added a bunch of batter hits. All I did was take the top batter hits for confidence score, added them all into the My Bets tab, went in, clicked the parlay button. It opened them all up in a one-tap bet. I think I bet this over on FanDuel. Yep, at a plus 782. I put 0.1 units on it because it's a degenerate slip. It was like, plus 700 or whatever. And we won $39. Actually, I think I put $10 on it, to be honest, because I've been posting that screenshot. I think I put $10 on it. But either way, it should actually be higher, but we'll take it. And then with the Bryce Harper, Freddie Freeman, just put them together as just a little hits parlay because they were the top two ones. If you guys notice, Bryce Harper, had a 100% confidence score in the app yesterday. And so we've got this mobile app. This is the native mobile app. It's perfectly formatted and everything. So, if you're jumping on, the web version, WNBA is going to be coming here soon. But if you're jumping on the web version, you could always use the mobile version, unless you're looking at like WNBA, the UFC, all that stuff's desktop only, but very soon is coming to the app. The UFC confidence score will be in there too. We're working on that right now. So big, exciting things are happening. Big, exciting things. All right, WNBA. Let's look at just the plus EV plays. Plus EV for, I'm apologize, I'm not going to try to say her name. Ogwamike is her last name. 17.5 on DK, minus 128. Where's FanDuel? FanDuel's a plus 100. They've already bumped to 18.5. So this might not be a bad play if you want the value over here. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at what she's done lately. So you got a couple of books offering it at 17.5. DraftKings, minus 103. I assume that's been updated and this just needs to catch up. So we've got 17.5 here. So let's see. What's her season-long hit rate at 17.5? 17.5 season-long hit rate, 56% on the season. Last 10 games, she's got a 60% hit rate. Oh, to the under. Let me check that. Oh, and we're looking at the under. Well, that's why. Silly me. It brought me over to the wrong one. We're on the over here. Here we go. There we go. 40%. 44% on the season. What does she got for matchup? Opponent defensive rating of 106. That's pretty high. That's a good favorable matchup for her. 86. Oh, I think this is still wrong. Why is that wrong over here? I'll fix that. Hold on. You know what? Let me pull up my notepad. You guys know when I'm streaming, I got to make these notes. WNBA for WNBA. The text values don't match the. Let me check it. Context description. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. But 86, I believe, is high. So we've got to go ahead and go in and change that. 459. That's not bad. That's almost really high there. Closing line here. It's moving away from us a little bit. So it probably started at 18 and a half and it's moving down towards 17 and a half. So 17 and a half is more of the appropriate line, I think, here. So, you could wait on this and see 17 and a half at a minus 128 is not bad. Or you could just take the 18 and a half and maybe look at the under here. But you're getting a positive EV here if you want to play it over here on Novig at a plus 111 because FanDuel's only at a plus 100. So let's take a look at some other ones here. We've got some value, a lot of Novig value, guys. If you guys aren't using Novig, this column right here could be all you need to see in order to let you know that you're missing out on some value. All these plus EV plays are on Novig. All of them are over here on Novig. If you want to sign up for Novig, I've got a code for you too. It's just PropsBot. It's easy, easy peasy. Now we've got some value to the under here at a plus 115 on Novig. FanDuel at a minus 106. I don't know why we've got a couple of points coming in with no confidence score. I'll take a look at that. But oh, it's all for the same two people. Oh, we've got duplicate lines coming in. Oh, it just separated them out for points. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Actually, I'll take another screenshot of it. Yeah, so we've got some value down here. Let's see, minus 127. What's FanDuel at? What I want to do is I want to sit here and compare FanDuel to some of these. A minus 122 at 8.5. See, that's really good value right there. Let me write that up here. Okay, WNBA. All right, I want to take a look at that because I think that's pretty good value here. Where was that? Right here. Plus 104. Yeah. Not showing. Sharp ribbon. I want to see that ribbon. Where is the ribbon? I like this right here. Lexi Hall, 8.5. Plus 104. We're playing this one right here. We're gonna play this one right here. Whoa, it moved. What are we looking at? It's moving. Did you guys see that update? 8.5 to the over. What's the matchup like? Pace up. Opponent defensive rating of 111 is not good, but it's very favorable for her. She doesn't get a lot of work on offense. 28% hit rate on this line, but it's pretty good value. It's pretty good value there. I want to see. I might have an update for us real quick that I just finished. Oh, okay. That's for mobile. Never mind. That won't affect us up here. That's just mobile. Okay. 9.5 over here on Bet Rivers. All right, we've got Lexi. That's good WNBA play. Looking on the edge tab. Let's go over to MLB real quick. See if we can't find a play or two over here, and then we're going to bop right back over. Guys, do me a favor. Tap the like button. Drop a comment if you're in here. Say what's up. Don't just be a lurker. Don't be a lurker. It tells me who's lurking. I can see it. Stolen bases. We're going to move away from stolen bases. This is loading. We got a loader. It's loading. There we go. There we go. Let's look at hits, runs, and RBIs. It's one of my favorite markets to play. It's kind of empty today, huh? A lot of missing stuff. Nothing we can do about it. If it's not there, they ain't there. Hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's see here. What do we got? I think it's kind of, what do we got for slips today? What's the MLB schedule looking like? We got the board up over here. We've got later games. First game's not till 11. Yeah, we've got a lot of later games, so we're not seeing all of the odds out yet for it. They're probably waiting for the pitchers to come in and stuff. but that's okay. We could take a look at some plus EV plays here. All right, let's see what we got. Actually, I wanted to see WNBA. Did we have any sharp plays? Nothing yet? Okay. I was hoping that we would, but 682. We've got a couple of sharp value plays. There we go. So it's working over here. Was it not over the threshold? I find that hard to believe. That was decent play. All right, well, we've got some sharp plays over here. You can see the little blue sharp indicator pops up, lets you know that this line is beating FanDuel, which is the sharper sports book. Let me see here. Oh, you know what? I think these are falling back to Pinnacle. Beats, yeah, Pinnacle's big. To see if that's right. Oh, you know what? I want to see this here real quick. Give me this. Okay. So these are beating, this should be beating FanDuel right here, which I believe it is. Yeah, FanDuel's at a plus 110. This is a plus 140, plus 105 over here, while FanDuel's a minus 105. Total bases to the over. Junior Caminero. Whoa, I like that. Might go against the confidence score on this one, guys. I'm going to post this into Discord right now. Give me 1 second, fam. Got to open this up. Live stream, live stream, live stream. Okay, I'm going to play that one. Over for total bases. Oh, it's moving. What was it, 40, right? On the move. I mean, I like the value you're getting. Where was FanDuel again? I don't even see it. Yeah, minus 125 here. Yeah. Look at that value you're getting. Where is he? Caminero. Minus 125, a plus 105 on BetMGM. Plus 105. There we go. All right, so that's a play right there for us. We've got one. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is the under, right? Sharp to the under. Minus 155. Yeah, I don't love it. I don't see anything else I really love. Let's take off the sharp value. Let's just go plus EV. Let's not do everything. Let's look at hits, runs, and RBIs again. There we go. We got some over here. Kelce. Some value over here on Kelce. BetMGM at a plus 140. FanDuel at a plus 105. FanDuel minus 135. I wanted an over. I wanted a FanDuel over here. FanDuel minus 115. And you're getting a plus 104 over here on Kelce. That's not bad. Corbin Carroll. Hits, runs, and RBIs. Let's look at unders. We don't need to just look at overs. Nothing on FanDuel. FanDuel's not offering a lot of these unders. Actually, which makes sense. I remember FanDuel doesn't really give up a bunch of these. How about minus 138? Where's our consensus? Minus 123, minus 114, plus 101. Nothing really good on the unders here. Let's take a look at total bases. Or actually, let's do pitcher stuff. Pitcher strikeouts, we could always go over to the strikeout model. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll open that up right over here. The strikeout lab. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have not used the strikeout lab, you are missing out. All right, do me a favor. Tap the like button, guys. I'm going to stop us. Call it out. You want to see what I'm working on right now, guys? What I just finished up? This is in production, okay? Main. So none of these are coming through. Okay, we're not there yet. How do I find? All right, we're not coming through yet. I see the main. All right, we're working on it. Working on it still. Let me take a note of it here. Okay. Thank you for allowing me to do that. What do we got here? We got a line that's moved. What am I looking at here? I'm looking at pitcher strikeouts, some plus EV right here. FanDuel at a minus 125 for watch up, plus 104 over here on Novig. That is a huge value. It's a huge discrepancy there. What do we got? Who's he going up against? 23% strikeout is fine. Opponent chase, that's kind of lower. Yeah, it's not bad. It's fine. It's average. His strikeout percentage is low. I get it, but my goodness, the man has shown that he can do it. Wait, I thought Novig had a better line than that. Let me see. I'm going to pull it up on the app here for a minute. Watch us strikeouts. Pitcher strikeouts 4.5. Novig is not over here. Why not? Okay. I think it's just not updating fast enough. We're going to go ahead and look at Watcha right here. We're going to go ahead and snip it. Wait, no, I got to snip the whole thing here. Yeah, we're going to put that one out there. That's a good little play we found right there. Please allow me a minute here to I don't mind this play. Yeah, what is it? A plus 104. Okay. Yeah, minus 120 on Fanatics, minus 125 on FanDuel with the confidence score at 52. Gives me enough information there to be comfortable taking that. All right, let's go back over to the board. Let's leave this all behind. Hey! Foster Griffin. I could take a look at it. What's up, Pickle? How you doing, buddy? I love your little avatar guy holding the money. The pickle with the cap on gets me every time. All right, let's take a look. I mean, I just love the hits, runs, and RBIs market. I got to be honest. Total bases is another one that I really enjoy. We can look at pitcher stuff. Before we get into pitchers, we'll jump over to the strikeout tab. We've already got Watcha. Had a couple of down games, but I think at 4.5 with FanDuel being on, let's see. I wonder if it'll refresh and grab Novig. No, it didn't. Okay. This must be pegged. That's okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's open these puppies up. What do we got for wind and matchup? Can I sort by? That's a low op whip. I want to see somebody that's hitting the ball well versus the pitcher handedness. Now let's see if this doesn't break things, because this is going to be a lot of data. It's got to recycle and shift. Bloop. There we go. Okay, how's his WOBA? Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, so we're going to look for WOBAs. These guys, some of these guys might not play today. So because the lineups haven't all been announced yet. Now, Brandon Lowe is always an interesting option. How did he do yesterday? I think I was looking at Brandon Lowe yesterday. How did he do What was yesterday's date? The 26th? Yeah. He had 1 RBI. Not great. Dang. What an underperformance. That's okay. We're going back. How's the wind looking for him? Calm. Injuries, nothing. Closing line values moving in our favor. So is that 47%? Now it's 48.5%. So it's moving in that direction. All right. I don't mind Brandon Lowe here. I don't love that, guys. That makes me a little nervous. So let's keep looking for a minute because a 3.8 implied runs makes me a little scared. 3.8 implied runs for Yordan Alvarez too. Look at that wind blowing out though, guys. I don't know, chat. What do we think? I'm thinking this is a better play than Yordan. Okay, hold on. Let me see if this is different now. We're just testing. Hold on, let's test the optimizer tab. So I had a meeting, a little FaceTime. I did some one-on-one with a member yesterday. And he had some good suggestions for us for things that he's found and like ways that he could make it, that we think we can make it better. How about that? I don't hate it. So they're the demons. I'm just not seeing any goblins. All right, let me see. I'm just making a note of this. Okay, I gotta send this to the guys. Uh-oh. We frozen? Oh, better make the moon make. I'm not. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. There's some goblins. Okay, hold on. But check on the goblin. Okay. You know what? All right. I kind of like that. I kind of like it. I like it. What do you guys think? You guys like the demons and goblins in here? All right, let's go back. Wrong one. That's the one I meant to hit. Guys, what are we sleeping today? All we got is me and Pickle? Leaving comments? Y'all don't want to get winning bets? We don't care about MLB, WNBA? I mean, if that's the case, I'll just post them in Discord. Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't do it. All right, I like this one too. Schwarber. Okay. I don't care. He's breaking out of the slump today. Maybe even a dinger. Yeah. I think he breaks out today. I'm going to post that right now because I do think he's going to break out of there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's do this here. Whoopsies. Just sharing this in the Discord. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hold on a minute. Give me 1 second here. I got to send this to my guy. There we go. All right. Where was I? I know where I was. Okay. Let's go back. Schwarber we're taking. I'm throwing that in a pick here. Did I find another one I like? Let's go over to strikeouts. Pitcher strikeouts. Guys, just bear with the loading a little bit here and there. There's a little bar that comes across the top that lets you know it's loading. It's like it's shooting across. There is so much data in here that you just got to bear with it a little bit. There we go. Okay. It's either that or I pare down the data, you get less functionality, but you get a snappier app. My thought was like the app stays. Hey, here we go. Here we go. Brothers fishing. Listen, I love fishing. Appreciate you, buddy. He says we're here, David. I appreciate you. Brothers fishing. Love fishing. I'm going to be doing some fishing in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Going to go out. Not great. I fish for whatever will bite my lure. I throw Senkos under docks. I'll fish deep water with some crankbaits and stuff. I appreciate you, buddy. My guy. Hey, hey, hey. Now we got people. Now we got the fan. Dylan Cease. Is that the man? Is that the matchup today? The pitcher matchup? Let's go over here. I'm closing down Jordan. Let's go over. Oh, here we go. First one on the board. Oof. 7.5. Hold on. I've got too many tabs open. Not strikeouts. We want pitcher strikeouts. Cease. How's Cease looking here? Still a little bit faded. I got to look at that. No, not Ryan Gusto. Thought I clicked Cease. Oh, you know what? It had me click this behind it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. There he is. Dylan Cease. That's the man today. That's the man. 7.5. Confidence score likes it. 54%. So 55%. So it's basically 55 out of 100 times if you simulate this through. Yeah, I'll look at that AI coach in a minute. I appreciate you. You know, that's just so kind. You know, it's just something nice calling people out by name. I appreciate it. All right, so we got 6.5, but that's super juiced. FanDuel at a -128. Yeah, that leans to the over. What's FanDuel doing? They're moving. Oh, how do I got to get those to close because I can't see the closing line value. Get out of my way. Out of my way. So it started at 50%. So it started at basically a +100, +110, and now it's moving up a little bit. It's, what is it, -110, -115, something like that on FanDuel, -128. But this is the DVIG line. So, all right. So we've got that. How's this matchup against this team? Striking out at a rate of 23%. Opponent chase, that's pretty high. Yeah, that's a high chase rate. I don't hate it. Look at that. I mean, you guys could certainly talk me into that. What's their starting lineup looking like? 24%. So Corey Seager's striking out once at least. Jake Berger's striking out twice probably. How about that? Did you guys see earlier in the week, I used this and I targeted a pitcher strikeouts, based on this. I targeted a pitcher strikeouts based on this. And then I targeted, why we got 2 edges here? Hold on, let me write that down. Strikeout. Top edges. Biggest. We only need one. Okay. See what we got here. Okay. So yeah, 55% confidence score. I like it. I don't need anything else. I literally don't need anything else. 8.6 strikeouts per start. Yeah, Dylan Cease on the board. Throw it in, lock it, load it. So let's count them out. Ready? 2 strikeouts for Berger, 1 for Ezekiel, 1 for him, 1 for him, maybe 2 for Seager. So I said Berger 2. Let's say Berger 2, Seager 2. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. One of these guys gets 8 at least. I like it. I'm dropping that. Drop that in there. Okay, let's see what else we got. Perkins is the other one that's flagging. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's high. 4.8 per start, but he's getting a little boost here. Nito, geez, these guys strike out a lot. You know what? Let's go with this. Let's go with a little Jake Perkins too. I don't think there's anything wrong with a little Jake Perkins. So we throw him, Dylan Cease in one. And now we've got a little parlay. We got a little parlay action, don't we? Oh, you know what? Let me type up that one. So let's see. The board tab. What are these? My bets and parlay. Let's see here. Copy. And player detail. I got to write both those out. My bets and my bets and parlay buttons. Yeah, I don't like how they got in the way of the closing line value over there. So I'm just making a note to remove those out because they're in the way. And then last but not least on the, what was it on the parlay one? Yeah. Board tab on the parlay button. What was the value it said when I only had one in there? I got to look at that real quick. Let me see here. Here it is right here. Model Edge. There is only one pick in. My parlay button goes. I think. Okay. And put a tool. There we go. Thank you for allowing me to write that up. All right. So what was I looking at? I was looking at Jake Perkins. So we've got 3 plays right here. Let's build out a Prizepicks slip. Truly degenerate. 484 on Hard Rock Bet if you play that over there. So that's a fun little slip. Who else did we have? Did we have anybody else that we liked here? Pitcher strikeouts. How about hits allowed? Hits allowed. Let's take a gander over here. I want to look at, we're looking at hits allowed. Let me make sure I put that on their board tab. Make sure that the filter shows. Okay, I just want to make sure that that's functioning right. Oh, there we do have the strong over. For some reason I thought I didn't put those in here yet. I want to look at batting average against. And well, let's just start with that. Chase Burns, gone over in 40% of his last games. Let's expand this out. Opponent expected batting average. Oh, I think I've got to flip it. I don't like that. We got to low to high. There we go. That should work. There we go. All right. So did you guys see what I did there? Sorry, I was talking this out. All right. So I'm looking at hits allowed versus opponent pitchers, right? So I'm looking at the team they're going against, their expected batting average right here. Okay. Or I'm sorry. This is his expected batting average. How many hits he's allowed. I want to look at opponent too. Op team batting average. Oh, it's refreshing. Okay, hold on. Are you kidding me? Well, that's not good. That wasn't supposed to happen. I checked that. I saw it. And batting average against. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do those two here. Move that one up. Opponent batting average against low to high. No, high to low. Oh, he's got a game time decision over there. Let's take a look. Did I expand it out? Okay. Oh, I got to tweak that. So on the board tab, also, we have op team XBA at the 10th decimal place. Okay, sorry. I don't know why that's not fixed, I thought. So they've got a high batting average, and he's allowing a high batting average. The wind is blowing slightly in, but it's more of a crosswind here. Randy Vasquez at a 5.5 against the Dodgers, plus 125. You can alt it over here, but I don't even think we need to, chat. I don't even think we need to here. So it's a 36% confidence score. I kind of like it. I got to be honest. I kind of like it. Where's live stream stuff? Okay, over here. I'm going to drop that over there. Randy Vasquez. I mean, the confidence score doesn't love it. You know what I should have done? I should have just done that. Opponent batting average. Low to high. No, high to low, right? No, low to high. Is that what I want? Nope. Why would I want low to high? There we go. And then expected batting average against high to low. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, so they're batting 3 something. I'll fix that. We got a little bit of bleed. A little bit of bleed here. Desktop, some of the advanced context stats bleed. Okay. A little bit of bleed. Crosswind. What was I looking at for him? Anything else? Oh, yeah, only 37% confidence score. That's what I wanted to check. For some reason, I was like, oh, I thought it was a higher confidence score, but it's not. So we could just go with the highest confidence score play that pops up. And right here, that'd be Logan Webb. You've also got some teams that are batting well. Mike Paredes, 4.5. All right, let's look at that one. I'm going to just pick one of these to add to our parlay here. Maybe two. Mike, season. I imagine he didn't pitch a lot in these games. Innings pitched. So if he just at least pitches 4 innings, you just got those 2 games right there. 4 and 6. This is at 4.5. BetMGM at a -125. That might be a good one. Hits allowed. He has a tendency to get a little hitty. Logan Webb, innings pitched. So let's assume he's not just pitching that. Let's assume he's going to pitch 5 innings, right? So it just drops 2 games. Yeah, I want to make sure that was calculating right. There we go. So those drop off. Yeah, and it drops off those 2 games from the beginning. Perfect. All right, so that logic's functioning well. So that's what I want. I think I'll take the value on Paredes. There he is. Air blowing out too. Yeah, give me the value there. All right, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more play. Just one more. Let's do one more. WNBA. Let's go to points or PRA or something. Points, rebounds, and assists. Last 5 games. 10.5 over here. Guys, I know very little about WNBA, but I know I've been betting on Natisha. I always remember the flowers in her hair. Her picture stands out to me every time. FanDuel at a -118. I kind of like this. Let's close down some plays. We got too many open. FanDuel at a 21.5 here. Pace is about the same. We might be able to do better. We might be able to do better. Angel Reese, 60% hit rate. How about on the season? 66% at this rating. Decent pace, high over-under game. Oh, 168. No, that's about even, I guess. Defensive rating of 106. Just trying to find one play in here that we should go with. 14.5 points from Natisha. How about Aaliyah Boston? There we go. Oops, I don't want that. I want this. There we go. Little 5-man slip. Built one of these out yesterday. Prizepicks Flex. D-Gen slip. Okay. Let's close it out. We're going over the strikeouts. We've done strikeouts, though. Actually, let's move on from strikeouts. Let's move on here. Let's go over to home runs. You guys want home runs? Hey. Oh, look at her rebounds. Natisha. There's rebounds. Why none of the matchups coming in for rebounds? Check that. Let me check that. I'll look at mobile too. All right, so rebounds. Who are we looking at? Natisha? I tried Python. I even pushed it back a half hour just for you, my guy. Even pushed it back a half hour. Truly only for my guy Python. Half hour. All right, glass cleaner. 50th favorable environment. So we've got a couple people. Who did you? Oh, Aaliyah Boston. Got you. Where'd she go? I could just sort. If I knew. Oh, wait. I don't have any filters applied, do I? Okay, good. Reset all rebounds for Aaliyah. Is this working now? This should be working, but did I only fix it on? See, I got to fix that. There we go. What? This is sample lot live. Why is it not have Aaliyah Boston? Hold on. Why? Uh-oh. What did I just do? Uh-oh, the sort is like broken. All right, I can fix that. Hold on a minute. Why is it? Did I just do something that broke something? Okay, let's go out of there. It keeps trying to get that one open. Let's go back in there. Board, NBA, search. Uh-oh, what, I just kill something? Did I just kill something? What did I do? Do I gotta log back in? Hold on a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Why are we down? Why didn't I just die? Well, that would be a shame. That would be a real shame. Is this working? So home runs are still up. Did I just kill something? Board. Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened there, but we're okay now. Was it an NBA? It might have gone to NBA. That might have been my bad. Now, why is Aaliyah Boston not coming up though? All right, so the search function definitely needs to be looked at. Both the draft. I was sure. Hold on, I'm writing up a note for myself for later. Okay. I'll work on that one later. But all right, where was Aaliyah Boston? And why is she there? She is. So why didn't you come up there, lady? Why didn't you come up there? Rebounds. Okay. 9.5. Sorry it took so long, but I got there. No movement on this. Opponent pace, field goal percentage, 478. So it's pretty high field goal percentage. They don't miss a lot, but she's been pegged at 9, 3 games in a row. So this would be one like I would kind of look at like, is the I honestly don't love this. I think it's fair. I think she certainly could get 10. I think she certainly could get 9. It seems like a fair and appropriately priced line to me. Now, how many minutes did she play in some of these games here? Oh, the minutes bleed off. Let me take a picture of that. So, for instance, if she plays, I mean, her normal's maybe 25, 26. So she plays 26 minutes. I don't know. I just don't see a huge value. FanDuel, everybody's like right in the middle. The spread's really narrow. So I probably wouldn't play that specifically, only because I don't think there's like a big edge there. I think it's like probably priced appropriately. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Let's look at just elite bat speed hitters right now. I went in and fixed some of these. We want to look at hard hits last 14 days. And for secondary tiebreaker, we'll look at hard hits last 7. There we go. Junior Caminero, not a great pitcher matchup here. This tab is like one of my faves. Yeah, I think so NBA does have their own tab now. Oh, you can't see it. It's wait. There you go. You could see it now. WNBA does have its own tab. I think what it did is it went into NBA for some reason. So that's just like a bug that I got to fix. So yeah, WNBA is folded right in here. Again, I don't know why that one thing didn't work. The search definitely should work better. So I'll fix that. But all right, so home runs, just truly degenerate plays. Caglianone. Brian Reynolds, interesting. Let's try to find a 2-man. I think Junior Caminero is going to be hard to keep off this list, but you're just not getting good value here. That's pretty good value here. How about lean? I don't like that. How about if we just do, no, let's just do hard hits last 14. Oh, we're refreshing. Hard hits last 14. And what about barrels last 7 as a second one? Caminero, Burleson. This is an interesting one right here. Maybe we just roll out these guys right here. Now, you've got a couple with bad matchups in here. Brian Reynolds with a decent matchup. So we've got a couple of home run guys. I'm going to drop into the Discord. And what about Brian Reynolds just as like a straight? Just Brian Reynolds, straight play. How many? Let's see. Hard hits last 7 days. He's got 10. 24 hard hits over the last 24. Not a ton of barrels lately. but you know, we're getting decent odds here. How about barrels? What if we switch it up and we do barrels last 7, hard hits last 14? Yeah, I mean, Caramonero is a great option. Byron Buxton is actually a great play here too. Throw Buxton into the mix. There we go. There's a couple in there. I mean, honestly, there's nothing else. Like, I don't want to go too crazy with home runs. Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike. Do I have Demons and Goblins lines in here? Okay. I know nothing. I know very little. Could look at last 5. I like this little advantage tool. We've got Python in here who knows everything about this stuff. PropsBot advantage. Wait a minute. Is that telling me 2 different things? Where's the advantage? 26.3. So it's actually 2 unusual games drag the average down. Discounting them, the real read is 26.5. But what's the line? 28? So that's fine. There's an advantage, but you're not getting it at the right value. So we're not going to play that. This one's got a lot of flags. Oh, yeah. There we go. Small. Very small advantage. But I would say this is a great play. Based on my limited knowledge, but my knowledge of just reading data, I think that looks interesting. I think that's what I think. 100%. No advantage, no advantage, no advantage. I mean, here's some unders though, right, guys? Wait, what's this? Hold on. Let's look at the differential. The differential from their average, 28.1. Who was that I just clicked on? No. I got to make sure that that matches. What's it doing here? It's grabbing 28.1 is the advantage, but why is it 3.1 drops in versus line 27.5? Clears the line. Yeah, why shouldn't that? Let me see. Okay. I want to take a look at that and just make sure that's all coming through nicely. So average last 10 is 50. That's insane. Oh, well, it's been a small sample size. So we've got headshots too. See if there's any big advantage out here. Here we go. That's a pretty good advantage. 18.2 over the line of 14.5. I don't hate it. Oh, in the esports, I got to make sure, change the scroll site wide premium. On both the main screen and player pop out. Okay. I would just play those 2 plays that I just found. Personally, I don't really know enough out here to be giving you guys great advice. I'm just kind of showing you how I would use it and how Python and a couple of the other guys have told me to use it. But yeah, I mean, I could look at this and say, okay, slight lean, 57 over versus 43. I like the other ones I found. I like the other ones with the advantage. think these are updated now. So I added this so it lets you know you guys are doing something here. All right, let me chill for a minute. Let me chill for a minute. Let me say what's up. I did see that. Your message came through at like 1 a.m. my time. Oh, alt lines at CS. Okay. Hmm. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Oh, that looks great. That's awesome, actually. I love that. I love that we've got them in here then. Love that. Love that for us. Can I parlay all these together? There we go. The Demons 13.5. So the main's probably 10.5, right? I love it. 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 Actually, I mean, listen, I'm starting to find this useful. I'm starting to find this real useful. Hold on, I'm just trying to fix the scroll bar. There. I want to fix that scroll bar. I want to make them the nice premium scroll bar. Wow, look at this. Okay. Okay. I can dig it. All right, UFC. That hard. It's that hard of a shift. We're moving right over. Got too many other things here. Any twins today? Lorenzen is a gas can. He says Lorenzen a dumpster fire. Who is that? Which guy? I don't know. One of these guys? I don't know who these guys. I don't know any of these guys, Python. I don't know any of these guys. Oh man, listen, if you're happy, I'm happy. You're the man. So if you're happy, that means other people are probably going to be happy too, which makes me happy. If you're happy and they're happy, then I'm happy. That's how this goes. Guys, do me a favor. Have we tapped the like button? Have we tapped the like button? I hate to say it, but I got to ask for it because that's the only reason, that's the only way other people find us. All right, what do we got here? All right, this is the main event fight. 69% win probability. What is this? I think I asked for, okay. The model's win probability that each fighter wins any method. How much to trust this model is the confidence score in the dial. Oh, right. Okay. I'm going to flip that. Actually, I don't want that logic to be like that. I got to flip this logic because I actually want it to, to flip the model. You know what? We can actually just. Oh, hold on. I'm just writing this up. I'm just leaving this up for you guys to see and writing this up real quick. Okay. Thank you guys for letting me do that because I've got to make sure that this is all coming in. But I want to see, I don't necessarily, I mean, I care how that he's going to win, Manuel Torres, but I do want to see, yeah, he just looks like the better fighter. I want to see early, kind of middle, Manuel Torres by KO, 56%. There it is. That's what we care about, right? Like that's where the value is. That's where the money is. Manuel Torres by knockout. I think we've got like, here are all the other cards. Somewhere on here we've got our results. I thought, oh, track record. There's the UFC track record. 75% picking winner, 58% picking the method. So the win. No, it did pick the method, though, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check that. I thought it did pick the method. I love this. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to take, what I would do is I'd look at these guys that are, what? It loves this guy to win? What? At a plus 340? Oh. Interesting. 50% by decision. Highest. Okay. 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 I'm just taking a look at this. So we think he's going to win by decision. So what does this look like? Can I go over to Novig? Do they have these? I'm just curious. Do they have UFC? Okay. All right. We've got Matsumoto. Sure. Just have all my data. Where is he? No. It's for today. Today. They fighting all day? Where is this guy? Why am I seeing it? All right, let me look this up here. Gene Matsumoto. Yeah. Oh, it already happened? Wait, when was this? Was this yesterday? What is going on? What is going on? No, Saturday. Oh, it's in a different country. Oh. Outlast him by decision? Oh, it nailed it. 340. Wait, did Torres fight then? Is this all done? What am I looking at here, guys? I thought it was tonight. Maybe these were multiple cards. Torres. Oh, I can't pick by KO. Well, then I'll just do that one. Oh, there we go. There we go. Clear out. Just do this one. Torres. Okay. How is that? I'm a little confused, to be honest. I'm a little confused if the fight was like yesterday, but okay, we predicted that easily. Are these today? All right, let's just move on. Let's just move on. I thought all these fights were tonight. Okay, let's move on. What is today? The 27th, Panama and England. England's a big favorite. You could look at some guys to get goals and assists in here. England. I don't even know who would be the best guys. This is not necessarily my forte, but you're getting the best odds over here. One of the best odds, Unibet in the UK, Better, Sportsbet, all have decent odds. Croatia, I think Croatia wins this game, -116. But if you think Ghana's going to win, parlay them with one of their guys to score here. You've got anytime goal scorers and everything on here. Colombia and Portugal. You could always take Ronaldo. He's going to be a very popular bet. Plus 380 over here on DK. You could just parlay them with Portugal and anytime goal, something like that. But, you know, they've got a couple other guys that are absolute studs on this team. So I think you probably are going to get better value if you play anybody other than Ronaldo, to be honest here. And then we've got a couple more games. Oh, we got Argentina tonight. Wow, we've got a lot of games today. Argentina, I mean, you could roll out the Messi 2+. I got to see if he's playing and stuff and how much he's going to play. Might be a little bit of a dangerous time to play him. Let me see here. Let's see here. And then we've got a couple of games coming up that are going to be good. This Brazil and Japan game is going to be great. Night of Champions start at 1 p.m. Listen, I don't even know. I'm so confused about some of these things. All right, well, Torres then. That's the main fight to see. Why? I don't understand why this came in like this. Yeah, it says Saturday at 9 a.m. Oh, it already happened this morning. Oh. Okay. Well, we nailed it. How about that? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. This is a long stream, very long stream, so much to cover. Do me a favor, guys. Hopefully you guys go back and watch this. Please feel free to share it with some other people. You know, share it with them. Let them know to take a look at it. Hopefully this helped you guys. If you guys have questions, hop into these videos, and I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's video. Have a great day.